The Punch TV so any episode 4 Yamama Kwaba Edeba ye channel ye so open number 1 channel ebema all the political issues so ewo man Ghana mu adia ene na make am for the Punch TV ede amao. Mess also be subscribe to your YouTube channel na Facebook like video ede amame. Share ma foforo nya bi hwe for comment so bra ewo comment section wo. Ensem bebre so ewo man Ghana ye politics mu. Na NDC for no ede omo de namfa, MPP for ede namfa, CPP ni other political parties ni nyina omo de namfa. Ebusua ensem bia ba beto dwa editie na dihwe ensoso. Yenko na yenko hwe video ya etwagui emra.
Dr. Nyahota Maklo, let's go and see. Okay, Dr. Nyahota Maklo is not there, but quickly let's see where are we? Okay, Dr. Nyahota Maklo, in case you don't know, Dr. Nyahota Maklo, on there, the founder of Nyaho Clinic. Okay, that's fine. Or a former chief executive, Edema Accra Hattefolk, a board member, Accra Hattefolk, on and on and on and on. Very astute person, very high profile politician in this country. Dr. Nyahota Maklo is a co-founder of New Patriotic Party until recently. Is a high figure in this country. Now, a true book could be and a book now Babonte. Let's go and see the book. Now, Dr. Nyahota Maklo. Okay, so in case you don't know, this is the back cover of the book. Our Malanchi book, no. So book, no, I say a book A Nation into Retirement. A Nation into Retirement. Or say A Nation into Retirement. Narrative of a Statesman. Okay. Togui Dr. Nyahota Maklo. So you bet me a at so this is a nation into retirement. Now in this book, no, ye may not be enkind, but book the revelation be about Bontia, and it's very alarming and very serious. What kind of book no? Page B and a wasama abba. Let's go and see Uncle Benefson. Daily Dispatch quickly. Okay, so this is a Daily Dispatch on the 12th of May 2025. So we'll show the banner headline of the Daily Dispatch. I will say, Nyahota Maklo's new book raises questions about Rawlings' death. Nyahota Maklo's new book raises questions about the Rawlings' death. Just Nyahota Maklo, the new book, raises questions about Rawlings' death. Now, okay, the body of the story now, Uncle Ben Efson, Ato book ni bi. Now what kind? No who asem na work. This is what Mr. Nyahota alleged. So let's go and read it. They end do hana me fan case be enfantro. So this is Dr. Nyahota Maklo. Say Dr. Nyahota Maklo, a renowned statesman, veteran football administrator, and a former diplomat. Dr. Nyahota Maklo has called for an impartial and thorough inquiry into the death of Ghana's former president, Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings, citing unexplained circumstances and growing public suspicion surrounding the event leading to his death. Also, Dr. Nyahota Maklo say, it's like Nyahota Maklo the revelation be about say, young investigation found for President Rawlings. Ni wona owuya no na no ma bi wo hono ma entelim fama na me so ayanke 20 na ya to TV no so why quickly yan fan to TV no so na etie for no ready bi na omo appreciate what we are doing here. Okay, so I said Dr. Nyahota Maklo's appeal contained in his latest book A Nation into Retirement. The narrative of a statesman stressed that Ghana owed it to the memory of Rawlings. Me so to TV no so ma me pacho Ghana owed it to the memory of Rawlings and the conscience of a nation to pursue truth and transparency. In the startling revelation, Dr. Nyahota Maklo hinted at the alleged involvement of 2 retired Ghana Armed Forces captains whose conduct following Rawlings' death has raised an eyebrows. Just as Dr. Nyahota Maklo say, retired Armed Forces captains be as a CFO na yebuso Efa Rawlings wono because a no baby and tell Efa man. I said there are whispers of involvement from 2 retired captains of Ghana Armed Forces. I'm familiar with these individuals and they know me personally. They are actually following Rawlings' death, particularly their alleged remarks, mission accomplished, warrant. Okay, so that is that. Let's go to another the sequence. Okay, or say warrant scrutiny or someone no and say sa soldier for na retired soldier for no SSC from near questions. Also in military parlance, such a statement carries a grave grave implication. He said, Dr. Nyahotamaklo's comment reinforced growing calls for a commission of inquiry to investigate the circumstances surrounding the death of the former president who led Ghana from 1981 to 2021. Also, such an inquiry must compel all relevant individuals, including these captains, to share what they know, he urged. He also questioned the medical protocols observed during Rawlings' final days at the Kwalebu Teaching Hospital, insisting that an autopsy and full pathology report, especially one including chemical analysis, should have been conducted and publicly disclosed. I say, Rawlings ni won buy no. Say, investigation. Na autopsy report and the pathology report. I said, the Babontin, if it's a former president, because almost suspected BB, was in all civilized nations, autopsies are standard following the death of a former head of state. If such an examination were carried out, findings should be disclosed to the public. This is a crucial for clarity and accountability. Clarity, accountability. Adding to the mystery, Dr. Nyahotamaklo raises concern over reports that 5 nurses who attended to the former president at the cardiothoracic unit had allegedly left the country shortly after his death. According to him, Rawlings' cousin, the late Michael Sosudis, informed me that these 5 nurses vanished from the country shortly after Rawlings' passing. Allegedly, they were flown abroad and have only maintained sporadic contact with Michael, expressing their condolence and reviewed. Okay, so that is that. And to our person, say, apart from 5 military form, I see a form, retired military men, I see a form, you be some question. Next for a numbia, no more cardiothoracic unit to honor. Sadness is no more attended to President Rawlings. No, sadness is no money now, my Nipa 5. Nurses no more Nipa 5. Sad Nipa 5 no, they are outside this country. Ya more to coin. Now, Rawlings was Fasibia. Your friend Michael Sosudis. Sir Michael Sosudis in a nurse for no friend. Almost friend on my catches already. Yako, ready Yako. It will not suspect to say, Sir nurse for no any a retired armed forces a for no. As I say, your friend. This is what Dr. Nyahotamaklo is saying. You get me? And I'm in America. Dr. Nyahotamaklo and Eka. So, as some way say a buy no. Nyahotamaklo book no was launched even before sometimes and son of Ben Efson. Uncle Ben Efson. Enya book na can do that page. Or do we say no on the So the question is, how come that nobody is talking about this story? How come that no investigation is going into this case? Because President Rawlings was the former president, led this country for 20 good years. So if such a person, when you call to baby or not baby, and you're calling Sunny B, and you will be about drugs, and you will be all PDB, and the person or GD no hotano no person wakasa say we Dr. Nyahotamaklo is making such a wide allegation. So why can't we put premium on this and ask questions? It tells you one thing. When you call draw back to semi. Ne say uti ye nku a ka wanu tum tra baby na twere ho. What is hey kukurudu ye trase. Tin ye wonu obi a obebo ho ban. Wonu obi a trase. Woti ezu eyeza do document that now baby why you careful. Let's say 7 previous akwasiam pani bi ko twetwena o ko ato atwene. Such an astute journalist is dead up to now. You plus to say investigation who baby a effort. Salifo Amwako I make you wide allegation about Sofo Amwako wo obi anka ho asem. Wa body panwa oku ni di nipa nda so te Ghana. You miss a question bi say oboa enu ogu nipa na mu ase. You don't know this is the President Rawlings. Fantastic. You get me? This is the President Rawlings who led this country for 20 good years. Somebody is making such an allegation. Say a suspecting kophobia a J papa yinkwa ye nya ho hwe. Eti omumponi na wo call drawback. So we are looking forward to see say ebia from next week ekono police ebe take up this matter. So one TBBA na still so who ye. Okay, bring your message ever can card your mouth. We have another two items. Let's go and see Sofo Akwesi Amwako, Ames Swale, and of course Jerry Rawlings, the late Jerry Rawlings. Okay, so de tienie papa we say eye sofo akwasi amwako. In case you don't know sofo akwasi amwako beka masacho and yenua was share no 2019 your friend Ahmed Swale and the President Rawlings is the first president of the Fourth Republic of Ghana twice or 2 terms. There's a Jerry Rawlings but who can in Aboma or rule this country for 19 good years. So this is Jerry Rawlings lost his life in the year 2020, and of course, is it 2019 or 2020? Okay, that's it 2020. All right, and now Sofo Amwakusini also losing life in 1990. Okay, so listen to me. Where I say where is Sofo Akwasi Amwako? Now Akwasi Amwako is one of the powerful men of God in Africa, not only in Ghana but Africa and the world. Na ewiase afana nyina invite no manu ko preach oye bibia na wo hwa asofo akuku de what is country more na nkasa enam na se ene bai ma omo papa ya sorry ene mo so te omo ho a omo babeye ene omo establish big churches obi ti say yankase ya papa ohwere ne nkwa resurrection power ono free papa we as na by the Tego sisters enso so papa we na tete omo and daughters of glory Jesus papa we say na tete omo na ne fie e wo santase e wo kumase asante mantem na papa na okuta the 5 posts of the ministry the 5 posts of the ministry na pastor, teacher, apostle, prophet, evangelist no okuta ni na bi woye prophet woye apostle woye evangelist woye teacher woye ni na bi no woye very powerful person and very hostile to the PNDC law and PNDC government and I say administration at that time the revolution. This man was very hostile to them. Fantastic. Okay, so papa we ni crusade say na owura kusi beko e compose enum na ye friend Edin Beni enum no ansa na odi ko studio akwa eniye e wo Abrotia in Kumasi in the way back in 1988-1989. So this is semester Akwasi Sofo Amwako Akwasi Amwako. And in case you don't know, we say so no Archbishop elect Salifo Amwako and so ne papa ni yakasa ne papa ne spiritual father and they say emre bi papa we say ekokoye crusade e wo aboabo in Kumasi okọ aboabo a Kumasi Abuago, one of the Zongo communities, wo Asante Mantem no. Enti ho no okokoye crusade na oye crusade no na auto punches. And na emrantie miensa bi emrantie miensa so no me for as 3 years. Sa emrantie no eto bo e de bo sa papa we say. Eto omo to bo de bo papa we say no. And na papa we say bo no amato abodo no obeye ho adwuma na ye fe ne say ehun sunsun so be ba sa emrantie ne so. Eti mrantie no baako wi. That's a week later and a baako wi. Baako wi na o we coincidence. Oh yeah, coincidence ni adia. After the following week and a baako su wi. After ni mo ya den the following week na baako asawu. And the car wa last one. Sa last one ye fa ne Salifo Al-Hassan. Eti Salifo Al-Hassan no. E wo hwehwe papa we atiri kwa no hu say omo koto o ka wo no omo koto bo no. Eti bo no omo to ye no ebo papa no. Papa we start ye hu adwuma. Eti oluku for this man and okoko panicho or panicho na papa we father ne tenaye or be an house boy one the time osabe ye papa software mo akon the driver. You understand? Oba be the driver and onina be software no oba be Bishop Salifo Amwakon eti efe no the D3ath Salifo Al-Hassan and then am say papa we na tete spirituality no and o de papa we edi ne eka ne din ho e be ye Salifo Amwakon. Okay, so in 1990 and a papa kokoye software mo akokoye crusade ewo takrade etu crusade no ma ye first one awie but the second crusade that no pesa e dey call Israel eti no wo nyada etu ho no nya call ni hotel room say ne visa bia ye ready ewo Accra etu o free takrade ma Accra no on pete visa no samra takrade beto crusade no so eti na sesa da no na ko ne Salifo Amwako na eba Archbishop elect Salifo Amwako because Archbishop Salifo Amwako elect Salifo Amwako and then the driver but he stopped Salifo Amwako say Salifo Amwako jina home and one Tego sisters yenua Tego sisters omoto no and Tego sisters ebai etu omaba omatrata commander omatra edina omatra Cape Coast first rich second rich atra Agre Memorial aba Mori aba Abanze chromatic bi wa ababa obedu bi ni junction sipa e obe na lorry accident na according to sources in the say omo ba no na omo say soldier car bi a dispute top speed. I'll talk about it later. Okay, so owu ye no e na nkofo suspect say ni woni na nya kwa accident de nya kwa na omo che say military car bi and the top speed pa na eba e na a veer off military car no omo road no anam so and the bc so for amwako road no and or crash so for amwako a car no mwamwai. So let's say very good. This is stuff for amwako and the car no mwamwai ni say net here. So this is our best for 50 minutes. Okay, so the car no usini has said that here. Eti car no mwamwai say crowd pasa and all that. Okay, so according to the eyewitness no any Tago sisters or my account na chain say tama assembly siwi na military for no the car no be ball papa yi na yimu no the car no ma owu ye no Tago sisters there ye the omo ko hospital e ma omo ho na akeka no omo life no was rescued and I say omo ho to omo but can say omo che so omo ho na helicopter e buy na be fa soldier for no e de koy. So that is that. Okay, so ye pedipu masibre ye nyankofo omo di sa nyambrasem no sa soldier for no be yesade e na owu asale for amwakon bishop elect woko Abeku Santana yankase ye bra Abeku Santana a woye program wo AKFM na osaye program e wo UTV aye Friday etu okwa interview and ye busa na sa asem won the relationship or the papa relationship and what kind accident no ho asem and one mention sofu bi wo Ghana. I don't want to mention his name because your production yeah deduction and so no I don't want to mention his name, but he's very popular evangelist in this country. Very popular evangelist in this country. Very popular pa. Or mention sa papa no any another man bidin say sanko for satan no be a military man. Omu ena eka hu bi na ombeji papa we say nenkwa. Ever since yente say police for afre asem no ebi kura na salifo amwako bishop elect no twan to jato sa esofia ye kana say so it could be. Yes, obetimi atanish ni image. It could be though so for na babonti abeka say the salifo amwako kan no enye ne kre, but criminal cases has no status bar. It is GYA can say 100 years a cry and obi say when you nipa oku say nipa no a second police force should have taken up the matter. Okay, let's go back to their pictures. Ahmed Swale. Okay, so this is Ahmed Swale. He was part of the Tiger Eye PM4 investigative journalist. The 2019 and you say a nimfobi akwatete papa yi abrantie yi a omutimoto so a omako shoot in amanu. Basically no you check na clear picture che say enkofu we say the this aduma no we've been hunting them on and on ya jenkofo phones and dia call ya the phones so kwa brochire ya kwhwehwem ya hundu man enti o hono mwana ye nua A+ satan no ma be ye member of parliament o me yeti asese wonim kofu a nipa obo pa me eku abeswale mutieni you waso onim kofu a obo bo pa me eku abeswale and see the photo of friend see the photo of friend so cheche nipa kro no ye no the information according to him was what the information ni na ma Ghana CID na nipa no a oku ameswale no anaso hwam eku ameswale no said nipa no oye former minister mutieni ye oye former minister and I would mention the S2 administration that administration about oye former minister. Okay, and to the information ma mu ye no basically A+ say one thing who asem biem. So let's go and read what A+ said, some of the infographics. Okay, so as a news alert, A+ calls for an update on the investigation into Ahmed Swale's murder. This is what A+ said. Say, what if the political comedian? The information not about where is there a nipa no obobo mudino? Akwakosi say we need to know. This is what A+ said. And okansa some way here no. He went ahead. On Facebook wall, on Twitter page, X, and on wall. Let's go and read what A+ said. This is how the Ghanaian media caption was the A+ threatens to name Ahmed Swale's killer if no police update in 48 hours. on my police 48 hours say omo be fa no a okoka ansem no mugeni on be fa no a okoche nsem mu no e de che omo no update ni say police amba bonti amfa update na ma ono no mo 48 hours obey use the Facebook account and then the X account and the ISAD and the information about it. Okay, so let's go to read what A+ actually wrote on his Facebook wall. Okay, so this is A+. This year you'll be a member of parliament here and not trust. I was last year I was invited to the CID headquarters to provide there are 2 TV videos to their mommy. Last year I was invited to the CID headquarters to provide information regarding the murder of Ahmed Swaleh. During the meeting, I identified a high-profile minister from the previous government who was allegedly involved in the contracting assailant to carry out the crime. I also disclosed my source, a highly credible one, in the presence of the CID director. It is critical that the CID director update the public on the progress of the investigation and indicate and justify whether additional time is required. At this point, it appears the matter has been sidelined. If no update is provided within 48 hours, I will invoke my authority as a member of parliament to formally summon the Ghana Police Service to brief parliament on the case. Should that fail, I will utilize my Facebook and other social media platforms to update the nation on what I know about the matter, which shall include the name of the alleged perpetrator. Thank you. Okay, so this is what A+ wrote on the Facebook and then the Twitter account, and I say the X page. So the A+ person channel say, we invite police if we invite you. They say the medical kind na. We invite you say, what's so nim? Ahmed Swaleh and Kofu allegedly omukuno. Eti wa body pebidi ano ye minister. E wo elsewhere the last administration no oka hu bi. Eti sadi panaka hu and waku JB down Ahmed Swaleh. Eti what the details ni na de bomo. Ba besina no wante wasem bia and A+ say wante wasem ono as a member of parliament no obe make sure so best summon Ghana Police Service amomaba parliament. Nobody wants to. You see, it's very sad. It is very sad that we have lost such a huge, journalist. Now, something previous got so good. We are basu when you say the panel cruise, now police investigation and now ochina and now ochina and a car assemble copy the chair or your call draw back. That's a wood team now for some way for 2 team. I'm come to do something. Why sometimes as a serious country? And no maybe hold my you be a new so as the Ghana it so be now let's watch this one.
I was for what to be one with the echo so mind Ghana your politics emo. So what dream and answer for comment bra our comment section video I share mess also be like it and so me share my for nya bi share na ve fa comment in the bra our comment section I was answer me kan no the Punch TV makramo.